Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
I'd like to welcome you all for this Tech Innovators 2025 event, where you are exhibiting your innovation, whatever the technical skills you are trying to exhibit here. I would like to as a future technical leaders you are all going to be. So I would like to welcome all you for this event, and then I would like to give some brief introduction on the data science, especially what is coming up on the upcoming market, like what is the new technology. There are so many other new technologies are there: Internet of Things, cyber security, and data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and so many other things. Yeah, even cloud technology is one of the part of database technologies. So all these are new technology. Previously it was only computer science. Now they have specialized because there are so many reasons where whatever the new technologies are, they are all very important for our future innovations and other things. That's why they have specialized all these things, and each and every one has their own importance and their whatever the equal importance in the computer science. You should not be thinking that okay, cyber security is not good, or artificial intelligence is not the primary thing, or data science is not. Everyone has its own role. Similarly, every area, it is important for us to develop or to innovate new ideas and technology and all those things. That is one area where I would like to give some brief introduction on the data science. What is data science actually? Is it a science or is it a technology? What is it like? Any idea? Technology. Okay. So working with technology. Okay. So I will say in a different way, data. Yeah. Data is nothing but information, which is nothing but a collection of information, and every day you will be dealing with lot of information, lot of data. But if you given raw data to you, are you able to digest the data? Are you able to infer anything from that data? You won't be able to. And every organization is generating millions terabytes of data every day based on whatever the information they are collecting. So when you have data in a raw format, you won't be able to infer anything. Okay, but you need to process that, you need to analyze that, so that you will be able to infer something from that, or you will be able to get some decision making information from that. That is why you need to process the data, then you need to utilize the data to be utilized in your decision making. So that is called a data science, where you will be utilizing the number of processes to apply on the data, so that you will be able to get some information on that. It is finally data science is nothing but you will have to provide an answer to a particular question, predefined question. Okay, I will have a question initially. You should be able to provide an answer for that particular thing based on whatever the data you have been given, and also you should be able to apply some rules or processes on that, and then you should be able to infer some conclusion on that. That is where it is called the data science. Yeah. So for example, on a day-to-day basis, without knowing itself, you will be able to use the data science for whatever the processes in that. Suppose you wanted to book a train ticket. Okay, there are so many trains are there within India itself. Yeah, you wanted to book a train from Coimbatore to Chennai. If you give a query, you should be able to get whatever the information you are looking for. You are looking for only the trains related to Coimbatore to Chennai and at a particular time. So that process is happening behind the scenes, and you are finally getting whatever the answer you are going to looking for, isn't it? So that is where the actual process is happening within the behind the scenes by applying so many rules or processes or procedures, and then you are getting the traces. That is where it is called data science. In real time, many industries are like using the data science. All industries, you don't need to like exam any of the industries, but all the industries are using data science for their processes, for their betterment, for their products to be like advertised in that. For example, if you take airline industry, or for example banking and finance industry, or the travel industry, or tourist industry, all these they are using data science to find out like their what is the best okay things they wanted to give it to the customers or to the what are the utilizing people. Okay, so that is where the data science is being used in all aspects of day-to-day life. Okay, suppose you wanted to like use the data science, what are all the roles are available for the computer students or the students who want to take a career? There are so many opportunities are there. As a like initial career, you will be having a data analyst or data engineer, data architect roles are there, and data engineer roles are there, data manager roles are there, business intelligence analyst roles are there. So many roles are there where each one of them are performing their own role within the data science area itself. Data science is again a huge area where you will be like performing whatever the role you need to be performing that. So some examples are these are the roles you can be able to perform. And similarly, if you want to take a career in the data science, okay, what sort of things you need to learn? As you are aware, like Python is one of the main skills now where data science is being supported. And there is one more language which is called R, okay, which is statistically we will be supporting the data science. Okay, R is very powerful when you wanted to deal with the data through the data science through the statistical and mathematical way. So Python and R the predominant two languages where you will be able to use this. And also you need to be acquiring some knowledge on the mathematics and the statistics. Statistics also will be used in the data science where you will be able to like apply. You may be learning statistics in your school days or college days. You know, maybe knowing like a mean, median, yeah, mode and all those things, regression analysis, all those things. So those skills will be applied in those techniques to like analyze or process the data and finally get the whatever you wanted to get the results out of that particular data. So all these techniques will be used within that. You don't think that like okay, statistics I have studied or applied previously, but it's not no use. But it is used within this data science extensively, and it is being like used for day-to-day life also, so many areas. So mathematics and whatever the statistics you will be using. Another area is like if you have given the data, even processes data, you may not be able to infer the data. Say for example, I have given so much data within a single page. Will you be able to infer something from that? You won't be able to. But if I picturize that, if I draw a chart, or if I create a bar chart, or if I create a pie diagram, you will be able to clearly, easily understand the details, whatever is coming out of the data. So data visualization is one aspect where you will be utilizing in the data science. That data visualization, there are so many tools are there where you will be using matplotlib and all those things. So using the statistics, using that data visualization tools, you will be able to like picturize all the data whatever you have processed and analyzed, and which gives a easier outcome of that particular data. So that is another area you should be able to like acquaint with the whatever the processing of that data. And the other one is important thing, machine learning. Machine learning, even though Python or everything is available and it is providing you a certain functions or certain features, but machine learning is providing so many advanced features where you will be able to like use regression analysis related tools and all. And there you have so many procedures where you will be using that procedures to apply on this particular data. Not small data, very huge data you will be able to use, and you will be able to process data, analyze data, and then you will be able to get the outcome of that particular thing. So all these areas, if you are acquainted, then you should be able to like use the data science properly and very well in that area. Okay, these are the things where you will be able to use data science. Say for example, like you wanted to use in a real time, like so many like tourist agencies are using that data science. Say for example, Uber, Ola, all these things are using the data science on a regular basis. Suppose you have like booked a cab for source to destination, how they will be like determining the route? They will be determining the route based on the what are the shortest distance between the 2 points, and also there is no traffic available, and you wanted to reach the destination very quickly, and also you will be like incurring less costs on that. So like this, all these algorithms, all these processes are working behind the scene and providing all these details to you, all the like the cab drivers and all those things. So the data science is like being applied everywhere. Even if you take healthcare industry, there they will be like using this data to diagnose your diseases, also plan your like treatment plan and all those things. Also they will be like finding the like severe diagnosis like cancer and all those things. They will be like identifying using these algorithms and all. Similarly, like in the banking and financial, like where I am using banking, where we will be like using the credit ratings, and to find out like what is the like say for example you wanted to offer a loan to a particular customer, you need to find out what is the like credibility of his portfolio, what is the payment methodology you will be able to, whether you will be able to pay back the amount or not. So all those things will be in
this data science algorithm, and finally whether to give a loan or not to give a loan will be determined by those things. So the data which is going underline is the customer's transactions, day-to-day transaction is whatever the spending, and all those things will be analyzed, and finally one decision will be taken. You will be just clicking a button whether to say yes or no, but the underlying lot of data is being processed, and finally the decision is given on to the whatever the customer. Okay. So all these things are like data science related things we will be using. Okay. So any questions on this? You're good? Okay. Next, moving on to the another topic where multi-level skills are required. You need to like have only one skill is not enough in the current scenario. Why? Because like you may be aware of like full stack developers. You may be aware of like a Java full stack developer or Python full stack developer, and all these things are coming up. Previously, when we started, we used to have one single skill, front-end person or back-end developer or database developer like that, database admin like that. But nowadays the trend has changed, and they will be like looking for the people with all the skills, multiple skills. As a full stack developer, where you need to have front-end development activities, back-end development or API development, or the database insight into that, what are the database skills you need to have. All these skills are combined to be available in one resource. That is what the companies are looking for, organizations are looking for. And also if you have multiple skills, the advantage is like whenever you have a project which is ending, and whenever you wanted to move on to the another project where the project is not required your existing
a new skills which they wanted. Like say for example you are working on Python, but they want a Java architect or Java developer or something. And when you have two skills, multiple skills, you should be able to like transition to that role, and you will be able to acquire that particular project, and you should be able to smoothly work on that particular project. So having multiple skills is very, very important in current scenario, where you should be able to like get into the multiple roles or multiple projects whenever needed and whenever its organization is required. Yeah, that is one aspect. And also, don't think that like okay, I have completed my BTech or whatever that graduation, and I have done with my studies. No, you need to be like adaptable. You need to be like continuously learning the concepts, enhancing or upgrading your skills on a day to day. And you should be like seeing like what are the new technologies are coming up, and new skills needs to be enhanced, and you should be like adaptable and flexible enough to like go into those skills and learn all those things. Yeah, the advice is like don't stop learning, keep learning and keep like upgrading your skills. Yeah, I work in not only one area. As I said, like I was in a mainframe area, but I work on distributed area. I work on database area. As a consultant, I need to be working on all the areas. Okay, I will be migrating all the applications from mainframe to distributed environments or databases from one database to the other. You have n number of databases, like you can say MySQL is there, SQL Server is there, Oracle is there, DB2 is there, DB2 on JWS is there, and open source databases are there, like PostgreSQL and all these things are there. Each and every database has its own advantage. When you are like working on the technical skills, you need to decide like which technology you are trying to like use, which is best for your requirement, and then you adopt that and you try to like utilize that whatever the technical skills you need to. Yeah, any questions on this? Yeah, we are good. Okay, I think thank you all. Thank you.